she's literally a game that was being played on the damn dark web by this dude, and he's getting his money back up by using and manipulating her. Those that have been following me for years, know my fanaticism about these children that are being trafficked all over the world, especially the brown-skinned babies that are missing all over the goddamn globe, and people don't even goddamn know. Hunting islands, I kept saying Epstein Island is not the only damn island. These motherfuckers have hunting islands and all kind of shit where they release people. And I know this because I follow the whistleblowers. I follow the kids that end up escaping this shit, and then they get grown, and then they start telling it, from the Fiona Barnetts to the Paul Bonaccis to the Arizona Wildlers to the Anna Lucases. Y'all can go and find all the documentaries and sit and watch their stuff in detail. The Paul Bonacci one is kind of, you gotta have your ear, you gotta really be trying to listen. I have been talking about this stuff for years, man. Like, even the Hostel movie. Now, this situation that happened with Ashlee is, in a lot of ways, it reminds me of the movie Hostel. They're out here betting on the person that they want, because these are like psychopaths and sociopaths that like to torture and kill people in underground goddamn warehouse facilities and shit. And they pick and choose and buy the person that they want, which in turns gets camped. They're befriended by some people. They're kidnapped. They're taken to, one of these underground facilities. This situation with Ashlee is like to me, it reminded me of a hostile situation. So Joe McCann, allegedly, according to this psychic Sloan Bella that I follow, who just came out last night with her reading of Ashlee, and she's been very accurate. This is the woman, Ashlee. This man, Joe McCann, first off, their initial meeting when he first met her at an event or something, he found out where she was going to be, and he made sure that someone put him in that event or around her in some type of a way. So that was a setup. So when he was at her vicinity and he asked her out, their initial meeting, he lied about his age. Now, he's 48 years old, okay? And she, obviously, if they had been dating for about a year, she probably was 30 or could have been 29, getting ready to turn 30 when they started talking. He lied about everything. Lied about how much money he had. Lied about, how he could take care of her, all the glitz and the glam and all of that shit, right? This dude is a freaking liar. Then I would say about a good month or two within to the relationship, he was verbally abusive to her. Verbally abusive. He tore her down consistently. He was that dude that was also sneaky as well and very much insecure. He was that dude that you go into the bathroom, he grab your phone and he starts scrolling through your phone, and then he nitpicking. He is that dude that is going to start arguments with you every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Just wants to argue and nag and nitpick about shit every fucking day. Okay, so they say the Sloan Bella, she said that this started around 2 to 3 months in to their relationship, but she kind of overlooked it because she was extremely heartbroken. Now, I don't know who she was in a relationship with before Joe McCann, but she was extremely heartbroken by that situation. If I find it while I'm editing, then I'll put it in here while I'm right. And she was extremely heartbroken, and she wanted to save face. No different than a lot of freaking women out here. And I be telling them, like, you need to be single and you need to know what it is like to be happy by yourself. You need to know what self-love is, okay? You need to understand what self-love is. Stop jumping from a relationship to goddamn relationship, man. She ended up jumping to a relationship with this guy, Joe, and he started berating her. They're arguing every day, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, it got to the point where she was still she saw that it wasn't going where she wanted it to go, but she was still trying to save face. I guess she just didn't want the outside public be like, damn, like the last relationship didn't work out, now she can't keep this one. Now, you know, blah, 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 blah. So they said she was trying to save face. So when they went on this trip to Africa, he is literally like a energy vampire, okay? So he was like harnessing her freaking energy, and you'll have people like, if you have an extremely bright light, they'll gravitate to you, and then now all of a sudden they are a part of that light, you know? So when they went to Africa, instead of him celebrating her birthday, him proposing to her was him taking the attention off of her and putting it onto him. And when the psycho lady said that, I was like, you know what? That makes sense. Because when that proposal did happen, people are going fucking crazy online. Like, oh, you know, she's with this white guy, blah, 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 blah. Like all the energy, it don't matter if it was negative or probably positive. It was like the energy was now being put on him to reap the benefits of what she has pretty much accomplished or made herself out to be. Okay, so there was an argument that they had in Africa. Now, the mama said that, and I put this in my last video or whatever, that the mom said that her daughter called her, told her that they got into a really bad accident, and they had to literally be put in separate rooms. They had to be put in separate rooms. So this right here just goes to show, like, they couldn't even, it was so tumultuous, and it's such domestic verbal abuse in this damn relationship, to the point where even in Africa on a safari, wonderful goddamn vacation, bitch, you still gonna find some shit wrong. Now, the psychic says the reason what started the argument is he ended up going through her fucking phone a goddamn again. So he going through her damn phone. And to me, we gotta understand, in a relationship, my partners knew, don't go on my fucking purse. Like, I will go the fuck off on you. Ain't shit in there to hide, but I feel like boundaries. There is a such thing as fucking boundaries. And I feel like you're disrespectful if you don't respect a person's fucking boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to respect. That ain't no different than being in the grocery store and a person is breathing on your damn back. It's like, back the fuck up, bitch. It's like boundaries. Like, do you not understand boundaries? And people that don't understand boundaries are liable to do any goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're liable to do any goddamn thing. So it's like, no, I'm going to definitely teach you boundaries in a relationship, because we are two mutual people that come together. You don't fucking own me. I don't fucking own you. You know, I choose to be with you. You choose to be with me. I would not be arguing with nobody. This young lady literally was like defending herself. And I've seen people in relationships like that where their partner will be accusing them of cheating, accusing them of this. And they're doing everything they can to defend themselves. I'll be like, that is not true. Look at this. You know, they're doing everything they can to freaking defend themselves. And I'd be like, oh, and the devil is a damn liar, because if you keep accusing me of damn cheating over and over and over again, I'm be like, bitch, bye. Because I don't have to stay here, and I don't have to deal with this. I don't have to explain myself to you. You don't fucking own me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where people be getting lost in their relationships and shit. Like, you know, I'm not explaining nothing. I am my own person, my own spirit with my own purpose in life. And you're just somebody that I connect with deeply or dearly, and you should be happy that you're even a part of and being a part of my damn life. You know what I'm saying? That's how I more so look at it. Like, you should be damn grateful that you even a part of my damn life, and that I'm even giving you this love. Like, you should be damn grateful. Especially, and maybe I probably think like that because not everybody gets that from me. So it's like, you will be very special to even get that from me. You know what I'm saying? So the yeah, but I'm not finna be answering. I'm not finna be defending myself and answering you, none of that shit. So, but that's what it was. She was consistently defending herself. He would go through her phones, and he was the type of person, he don't even have to find shit. He will make up shit. Like, he will make up shit just to argue the fucking about. What is this? Why is this? Why do you have that on? Why you know, any little thing. And when a person nitpicks with you like that, it's because they really deep down don't like you. They probably don't fucking like you, or there's some type of insecurity or something dealing with them. So this man did not have the money. He was not who he said he was, and did not have the type of money that he said he was, and where he was trying to get his money back up. And the way he was trying to do that is he was on the dark web, or associated, allegedly, according to the psychic, he was associated with the dark web. Okay, and on this dark web, they literally had gaming cards with Ashlee's damn name on it. And the gaming cards, first it was like, okay, well, we want to see if you can get her out on a date by this time, okay? If he does that, it's kind of like a Simon Says. We say do this, and then we'll put $10,000, $20,000 in your account, depending on what they bet for. We want you to sleep with her at this time. You know, you got this amount of months to be dating her, to have sex with her, okay? If he do it before that time or at that time, he get another $10,000, $20,000 in his account. This was literally like a sick and twisted fucking game that she ended up getting pulled into, and didn't even dare realize she was getting pulled into, but she was starting to wake up like something is not right. And I said, damn, how the fuck do these people, they said that these people on this dark web literally had like a reality show set up, to where it's kind of like Big Brother, where they're watching this man and this girl life. He is a damn a part of the dark web shit. They got a whole fucking game set up with gaming cards and every damn thing, saying when you should sleep with her, when you should do this, when you should do motherfucking that. Every time he hits one of these, every time he executes one of these things that they needed him to do, they'll mark it off the list and send his ass 10, 20,000, 30, whatever the bet was for. I said, oh my goddamn, like seriously, like a lot of people's mind would not even go there, that you have people out here that are hunting, or I wouldn't even say hunting, but recruiting these damn influencers, and they don't even understand that they're being pulled and drawn into situations that they're thinking. And this takes me back to Britney Spears, how they said that the last couple of relationships that Britney Spears had, even that marriage that she had, it was a goddamn setup. And literally there were other people in the background that tell these men to go and ask these people out, especially like somebody like Britney Spears, and she's thinking that it's authentic, but literally he's like a handler, and he's like a fucking spy to spy on her and shit like that. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, this shit is crazy. But yeah, with Ashlee Jenae, this baby did not know that she was literally she's literally a game. And also the psychic says she sees that he has like some type of a sick type of sexual kink. You know, some people's sexuality just goes a little bit like way too freaking far. Like it just goes way too far to where it's like just like all kinds of like sodomy and just, you know, close to pedophilia, it just get, or even bestiality. I don't, you know. So he was one of those dudes where he had like a sick type of a kink sexually. And the people on the dark web, he was also procuring, allegedly, you know, young people, children, to maybe like pedo rings and shit like that, that's on the damn dark web and all kind of stuff. So it's like, this dude is definitely not who he portrays himself to be. And then they said that her mother, and I think a friend of hers or somebody, people were telling her like to get away from this dude. I mean, I even seen where the fans said in the comment section, like, he's going to kill you. Like people, everybody was getting like a weird damn vibe. And I know some people was more so hindering on the race thing. I don't want to hinder on the race thing because I know black people that do some the wild ass shit. So it's like, I really can't be like, oh, you know, they're like that and they're sick because they're white. I done seen some black people do some sick ass shit, and some Hispanic people and some Asian people. So I can't like hinder on when it comes to like the race thing. Like, oh, if you would have been with a black man, cause we seen what happened to Coral Springs, Nancy Bowen, and her husband and shot her 3 times with a motherfucking shotgun. Like, so, but this right here is just more so a little bit more cultish and Illuminati-ish, and like it's connected some higher up people. And they literally say that like the news and some of the higher ups maybe over in Africa were involved in some type of a way because they hurried up and put out that she committed suicide. And that right there was strategic. It was strategic to try to throw people off. Oh yeah, she committed suicide. You guys don't worry about it. That's in close case. That's what it is, So they were somewhat connected and a part of it too. And then she says that there were 2 other people there. So the psychic does not see Joe killing her. She don't see him particularly. She sees 3 of them. She sees Joe and she sees 2 other people. These 2 other people were connected to this dark web game, sick shit that they got going on, betting on this damn girl. And they said right now it is a lot of money that is going around right now based off of her death, because the last one they was like, we want to see her in the hospital at this point. We want to see her in the hospital and dead at this freaking point. And he made it to where that actually ended up happening at that point. And we don't know if he actually did it or if these other 2 people that this psychic is seeing. She says she see 2 other men. I see 2 other men. And these 2 other men that I see, they were there watching them. And she sees like people were watching them too because they were just irate and arguing and going back and forth with each other and stuff too. So that was getting a lot of people's attention too. But then, and it's like you just seeing this couple propose and then all they doing is just bashing each other and arguing with each other all goddamn day long. So it was kind of like that, very toxic. And, but like I said, she was still trying to show face to her public and fans and friends and whoever else, because of what happened with her last relationship. It was like, hey, I don't want to fail twice. Now, hey, I don't know. So, So these other 2 dudes, she said from what she see is that after they argued, they separated them in rooms. She sees Ashlee running and hiding in a closet. So Ashlee is running. She's scared. She's hiding in a freaking closet. She see her getting drugged out of the closet. Okay. She sees her getting drugged out of the closet. She said from what she sees, the way that they found her, she was like curled up, kind of like in a position, like with a pillow in front of her. It was like a pillow in front of her. And she's like curled up, like in this position with a pillow in front of her. She said what she sees is how she was curled up. It was like somebody had been pushing down on her, pressing down on her, beating down on her or something like that. And she sees like head trauma. So, and then they repositioned her to make it look like, oh, she committed this suicide. But she said that she don't even see like they even really found her in like a hanging type state. They found her more so like curled up with a pillow in front of her. That's what Sloan is saying, how she sees her. So she says that she can't see who actually does what to her. She can't actually see. She can't see if it was Joe or if it was these other 2 dudes or if it was all 3 or what. She can't see. But she does see that he was a part of a dark web betting ring that was sick and she was involved in it, and they're literally betting and fucking scorecards and shit. And every time he hit one of those things that they put out there for him to damn do, he got paid. Money went into, she said that it was her account, but she didn't even know that she had like an account set up, some type of account set up. And the money was going into this account. And in the United States right now, the reason why he wanted to jump and go onto this African trip with her is because he's about to be indicted in America, because he's not who he say he is and he ain't got the funds that he say he got. So he's about to be indicted, and not only is he about to be freaking indicted, but he's trying to procure, I guess, whatever money, whatever it is that he lost, and he's doing it in this sick, twisted ass goddamn ways. And used her as a pawn in the situation. And I said, oh my gosh, like this shit is deep, man. This shit is deep. Like this shit is deep. So it's like he tried to get himself out of one situation by using her in the way that he was using her with this dark web scheme and all this dark web game with probably some higher affiliates in there. If they just paying like, I need you to do this, I'll pay you $10,000. Sound like a whole bunch of sadistic, psycho, and socio damn paths that literally are rich and ain't got shit to motherfucking do, to the point where they're out here betting on people and shit like that, you know, doing weird ass stuff like that, getting off on stuff like that. So he's getting paid by these people paying him, but she said that he's not realizing that he literally set himself up. Like, he literally set himself up, and he dug 2 holes for himself now. Instead of getting out of 1 hole, you can just dug 2 freaking more damn holes. And right now, she said that he's harboring in shame. He's in very much shame. I said, of course, because, I mean, maybe you thought people were stupid, but the veil is broken right now. It's not the right time to be doing everything. We are in the age of Aquarius and goddamn Pluto, and the shit is not going to end until, I think, 2040. And right now, the veil is freaking broken. So it's like, you doing anything and trying to hide it is going to come to light, because it's like the universe is like open right now, and then people's eyes are open. So it's like, you can't fool people like idiots back in the day. People was like, yeah, something ain't right with that. Something ain't damn right. You got people even predicting that he's going to kill her before it even damn happened. It's like, how, like, yeah, the veil is freaking broken right now. Right now is not the best time to be doing some shit and be trying to hide it. Like, that's all I'm gonna probably say. But yeah, man. Yeah, don't go chasing. And I don't know why in my last video that I posted, like in the background, I had don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you is used to. Like, I'm so serious with that. For whatever reason, it made me kind of like feel that way. Like, don't go chasing damn waterfalls. And you don't have to put on fronts and shit for you know, to give people out in the world that don't even know you and really don't give a fuck an audience. You know, like, you don't have to validate yourself in certain ways. You don't have to stay in certain situations because of what you think other people might think of you, trying to save face. If you feel like that shit is not right, man, let it go. And they said that she went along with the engagement, but she already had into the back of her mind when she got back home that she was finna let that shit go. She was not going to marry dude, but she was going along with it because she is also an empath. And when you have a person that is an extreme empath like myself, I had to start learning. She said she had to start building up a courage to know who to give empathy to and who not to. Because me, I used to just give empathy to everybody, and I would want to see the good in everybody. You ever heard that before? Like, yeah, I want to see the good in everybody. And some people, you can't see no damn good. You need to see them for who the fuck they are. You know, when a person first show you who they are, best believe it. So I was definitely understand like her. And then she said she's an Aries, and Aries people naturally, and I'm an Aries moon. So she said Aries rising, Aries moons, they tend to attract aggressiveness within their life. And I said, damn, that is true, because I don't care what it is. It's like, people just, and I feel like I be just the sweetest and nicest. Like, I always come to you being sweet and nice and respectful and everything first. And then if my mood changes, it's because you're a fucking asshole or something. So it's like, I'll always try to treat people with love and respect and be kind and stuff like that. You know, yeah, I get amped up in my videos. That's just my passion about my videos. But in my everyday life, people know me. Can't nobody say in my everyday life that I was just, you know, like I inspired against them to do some, you know, to hurt them or some shit like that. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. And if you didn't like what I was doing, please look back at whatever the fuck it is that you was doing. Look at whatever the hell it is that you was doing, because I guarantee you, it ain't like you was like this perfect virtuous person and then I did something to you. No. So it's like, I get it. Yes. She said Aries people or Aries moon risings, and I don't know if it's Mercury or something else, they attract just aggressiveness. So that's why I stay an introvert, and I do keep myself away from people, but I'd be like, And then if I do allow people in my life and I see any of those types of traits, nah, you take your ass on some damn work. I don't know what, like, no. If you can't match my sensible energy, then you go somewhere else, because it's going to start making another side of me come out that I don't even like to even tap into that side. So, yeah, she was like an empath, so she would let this dude sell her out, talk down to her, all kind of stuff. And she would just, you know, take him back and make excuses for his behaviors and try to see the good in him and blah, 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 instead of just seeing this dude for who the fuck he was, man. And that's what we got to do as empath. Like those that are empaths, you got to understand who to give that empathyness to, because some people don't deserve it. And he definitely was not one that deserved it. And then she also said her Venus was in Pisces and her Saturn was in Pisces. And she said whenever your Saturn and your Venus kind of conjuncts with each other, that means that you're going to always attract tumultuous relationships. And your relationships are always going to drain you and be toxic and be tumultuous. You're not going to attract in your romantic relationships. And that's why I tell people to understand their birth charts, because you'll be out here beating a dead freaking horse and it's not even in the stars for you for that even to happen. Yeah, you'll be out here beating a dead damn horse. Why can't I get this? Because it's for you to experience something else. You know, if we are all God, broken up in multiple goddamn pieces, having multiple different experiences, why would we all be living the same damn life? Why would we all be rich? Why would we all be having the white picket fence and be married? Why would we all be, no. Some people need to be damn single, and some people need to be able to learn. The God source needs to also be able to learn from people that are single and that have a self-love and that is okay with that and still has the brightest freaking light and able to show that. And don't need no validation at all. Is walking with a different type of a strength. We need to be able to see that concept as well. Okay, so it's like some of y'all are set up to be that concept, and that might be a part of your purpose. And you still out here beating the dead horse, keep jumping in all these bad damn relationships that keeps taking a little piece from you and a little piece from you and a little piece from you. And it's like at the end of all these damn relationships, you're a shell. You're a hollow damn shell of your former fucking self. Like, it's like, because it's not what you were meant to be freaking doing. So it said that no matter what romantic, I don't care how beautiful she is, all this other stuff, whoever she attracted in her life, okay, romantically, was going to be tumultuous type relationships. I said, damn. You know what I'm saying? I said, damn. And now this one was like, we see, very tumultuous to the point where you ended up with somebody that took your life. Or had you in a position to where your life got taken. But yeah, y'all, it's like, what the hell do y'all think about this? Because I said, yeah, this took me straight to Hostel with them people betting on who they gonna kidnap and kill and shit and how they want things to go. And the fact that she said that it's a lot of money that is going around right now. A lot of people is making a lot of money off of the bets that they put out on Ashlee's death and the whole thing that they had going on, and that this was like a Big Brother type reality TV show, dark web damn situation, to where they've been watching them from the beginning of this whole damn year, the beginning of the relationship, and been telling him when to do this, when to do that, when to do this. And every time he hits one at a specific date or point or time, he gets paid. Be careful, man, because you don't even know. You be thinking somebody is authentic and they're not.